Okay. I gotta coat my old girl today. I'm hoping I don't know. I always say I'm gonna do everything in a day, and then I never end up doing it. I do something else. But yeah, look at a rust starting to form on this truck. I don't like that. I gotta go. I gotta get some paint. I gotta get some paint and do it. Yeah, this truck usually is like mint. I don't drive this truck in the snow until. I mean, I do, but I really don't. I really try not to drive it in the salt. I think that's why. Last winter I drove it in the salt a few times, and I think that's why it's not looking too good. I usually do. I usually know I got a plow for it, but I usually don't go very far with it. Usually it's like my driveway is dirt, so I don't sand my driveway. And believe it or not, I actually haul the salt and the sand in my two-wheel drive truck. Usually in the bed, as of now, I've never really hauled a lot of salt and sand with this truck. But yeah, I'm trying to do a contract. Oop. Gotta keep up on her, It's an expensive truck to replace, And but yeah, she's pretty clean still. But yeah, see, if you stay up on this stuff, and if I get lazy and I don't do this, guess what? By next year I'll have a little cancer going, and that's how it all starts. Keep up on oil. But yeah, I'm down here getting some new tires for. These tires are good. They're just I don't like them. And they're almost too expensive. It's kind of too expensive and too new and nice of a tire to really ruin in the wintertime. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put the Steelies back on for the winter, and do what the guys with rims do. I actually got a really good deal on these. That's why I got them. And I wanted to put black. I wanted to do the black rims, and I just so happened to find some black alloy rims for it instead of the black Steelies. And these tires right here, I forget how much they are, but they're really good tires. They're Toyo tires, which are supposed to be like really good tires, and I'm not impressed with them. But I am, I'm not gonna lie. These tires ride so smooth for an aggressive tire. But traction, I noticed, like in the rain, like yesterday I was in the rain, and it almost feels like I'm riding on like bald, slippery tires. Probably because they're hard. Some tires go by like what kind of rubber they use. Like a lot of tires, they either got like a Michelin tire. I notice is always a really grippy tire, but they usually burn really quick because they're a softer rubber. Softer rubber gives you better traction. It just like grips better. Where a hard tire burns up quicker, it lasts forever, but they feel like you're riding on like more of a hard surface. They don't have any give to them. But I'm not a real tire pro either, so I might just be, thinking that. But I noticed over the years on motorcycles, I really noticed that though. I used to ride my motorcycles, and I'd get like a $300 Michelin tire that would burn up in 48 burnouts, and then I'd get a Goodyear tire that would be like hard, and it would last forever, but it'd be slippery. You'd notice it instantly when you go into corners or something like that, when it's almost like you go around a corner and you'd almost feel like the ass end was sliding. You're like, ooh, this is on a motorcycle, definitely, yeah, you go from like, it's like night and day. You notice the tire like instantly. You get a brand new tire and you're like, ooh, this tire is slippery. I just call it a slippery tire. But yeah, I'm getting I got the other tires, the steel rims, the OEM ones. I'm taking the rubbers off. Then I got to take them home and powder coat them or paint them. And I'm probably going to paint them black too, because I do like the black. I don't know, maybe I'll paint them silver again. I don't know. Let me think about it. I haven't really thought about it. I planned on painting them black, but now I'm thinking maybe I like them silver again. Either way, I got to get the grips off of them and paint them while the grips are off. and then I'm gonna put the grips back on when I get them done. And I just gotta take my time and do it. It's all about time. But why I'm at it, I think I definitely gotta take care of this frame and the undercarriage of this truck, because otherwise she'll be getting cancer, and I can't have cancer on this truck, because this truck is unreplaceable to me. To be honest, it's unreplaceable to me. The price of a new truck like this would be, I don't even know how much a truck like this would cost, but it's unreplaceable. For, I'd have to like really work this truck. If I was to buy a new truck, I would have to work the shit out of it to pay for itself. Where this truck, I don't have to. I own it, so I don't have to just owning it outright makes it so I don't have to like worry about a payment, excise tax, and all that. I just, I own it and I can use it, but I don't have to run it every day. Like guys that own like several trucks, work trucks, they have to work them trucks. If you ain't working it, you gotta have a lot of money, or you really gotta love paying for trucks. You gotta really like paying car payments, or you gotta work that truck, or you got lots of money. Yeah, no, like to get a brand new 3/4 ton Chevy, probably 80 grand. And at least 50 grand, at least 50,000. So yeah, it's better off just keeping up on this one. Get a gallon of paint for fucking $100 and keep up on this one. Put the time in. Time is money, but I don't know. Do the math. See ya.